Well, here we are on YouTube. It sounds like a jingle that we just made up, but we didn't. It's been going for a good long couple of years now.
It's wonderful. It's my favorite jingle that we do.
This is kind of exciting that we're now on the third video, I think, for Selena.
Is it Selena or Selena?
It would be pronounced Selena.
Boy.
It wouldn't be Selena because in Spanish the E is always this makes the same sound. So it's always a eh sound.
Selena?
Selena. Okay. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's like we've seen some of the videos so far. She's very talented. This particular song from Amor, Prohibido. I think this album came out very shortly before she was killed. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong on that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this came out, shortly before. This is the album that I heard playing in the streets when I was walking around Puerto Rico. I could hear people playing songs from this album, so I might recognize like some of the sounds. I won't know the song. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
I thought there was more. I have no idea what to expect.
I don't say that much. I'm not the one.
No,
that just
you
keeps
do. I
talking
say too much.
My
problem is I talk too much. So
I just go blah blah blah.
I'm going to work on saying less on this channel. I'll be saying less because I think that's the best way to go. Okay. I've really enjoyed Selena. See, I can't do it now. See, now that
Selena.
All right, like Elena, but Selena?
Sure.
Okay, so Selena, I enjoyed the last two performances that we listened to with her. She was obviously, like I said, beautiful voice. And we both learned that she learned Spanish, I guess, later. Like she wasn't born in Mexico. I thought she was from there, but apparently she's from like Colorado or something like that.
Yeah.
It was
I thought maybe Texas, but
or something like that. But she was born in the States, I think, and then she learned the language. That might have been some of the controversy. Maybe some people. Let us know in the comments. I'm just speculating. This is pure speculation if the information I'm hearing is correctly. That I wonder if there was some sort of resentment, maybe from maybe some of the Latino community saying, "You're coming in, you're an imposter." Maybe it'd be like me singing in Germany. Or or Norway, singing their language. Though I learned their language, but trying to pass myself off as actually I'm Ukrainian. There you go. But I don't speak Ukrainian. I was born in Canada. But if I just kind of usurped the language and then became popular in the Ukraine, they'd be like, "Oh, that's kind of cool that you sing our language and everything, but you're not from here." So I don't know. I wonder. So let us know in the comments if that did happen. Okay, if it didn't happen, that's great. Yep. Okay, so Nathan, let's rock and roll this. How do you pronounce this song again?
Amor, Prohibido, so prohibited love.
Oh, like forbidden love. Forbidden love.
Probably.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I love the 90s.
Es lo que quiero verte hoy. Después de ese momento en que escuché tu voz. Y cuando al fin estemos juntos los dos. ¿Qué importa qué dirán tu padre y tu mamá? Aquí solo importa nuestro amor. Si quiero amor prohibido. Las calles, porque somos de distintas sociedades. Amor prohibido nos dice todo el mundo. El dinero no importa en ti y en mí, ni en el corazón.
Money's not as important as your heart.
Now, is she like really short, or is that guy really tall?
Probably a little
todo esto que te doy vale más que el dinero, porque si es amor sociedad. Aquí solo importa nuestro amor. Te quiero. Amor prohibido murmuran por las calles, porque somos de distintas sociedades. Amor prohibido nos dice todo el mundo. El dinero no importa en ti y en mí, ni en el corazón.
The most 90s.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they're like running to that house really, or that doorway really slowly there at the end there. What would that house sell for in Canada right now? I kid you not, that door frame and couch, probably $25,000. I think that's
You think so?
pretty close. Well, I guess you're buying the land more than anything, but yeah.
Okay, so I definitely heard that one in the past.
Oh, when you were in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Here, let me switch back.
Yep.
So when I was over there, everyone's talking about Selena because it had happened that year.
Yeah.
I arrived in '95, and that's all that people were talking about. And so this whole album, I'm sure, was playing on repeat for a lot of people because it was very impactful for so many people that had never heard female artists playing this kind of music, I'm guessing. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but sometimes she's referred to as the Madonna of Latin American music.
Yeah, you did mention that.
I think I talked about it in another video. I'm still kind of curious to know if I'm right about that. And I know that we'll get this more in the comments.
Yeah, we'll get
on YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll have people but I am curious to know why that is. My suspicion, I said this before, but I'm just curious to have this answered, is that because she pushed out of the stereotypes, that's why she got that title. Because she doesn't, like, as far as Madonna goes, Madonna pushed on the English side of music in areas that are just like, whoa, this is, you can't do that. She was always trying to like push the boundaries of things.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm curious, in what ways did Selena push those boundaries? If that's why
why was she? If she was truly called the Latino Madonna, I would suspect, because her videos and songs, as far as I can tell, seem to be a little bit, I would say safer than Madonna is not the right word, but as far as content or risqueness, or she's beautiful and sexy without being crass. I'm not saying Madonna's, but I'm just saying some of Madonna's videos are a little bit more pushing the envelope of imagery and sexuality, which is totally what she was popular for. But I would suspect Selena, she doesn't seem to be doing that. That doesn't seem to be her. Like she's showcasing beauty and talent without being crass about it. But this song, speaking of the song though, it's very, very 90s. And so to say, like, there's some songs don't age as well because of the sound. However, despite some of the video production, of course, and the sound, it does make me, or it brings me to a fun, happy place. Maybe it's nostalgic. I miss those days of youth. Like, we were in our youth back then, and mid 90s, let's say, we're older teenagers or young adults, but it just kind of reminds me of as cliche as it sounds, a simpler time. And I certainly knew who she was as an artist back then. I remembered when she was killed. I'd forgotten over these years why or how. But yeah, it's neat to kind of go back in time, I guess, to see the artist that has left a huge legacy, I suspect. I mean, I don't know if the numbers on our channel will reflect, because it has nothing to do with our channel, but we've done a couple of Latino artists on our channel just from requests.
Mhm.
And those numbers have been very high, which tells me there's obviously a large fan base for Latino music. And I've enjoyed it. I don't think this song per se was as strong as the other ones we've heard. The other two that we heard seem to be a little bit stronger. I like the more traditional Latina flair with the horns and the dancing. So I think I think the next video we get, and this was from Brian. I don't know if we mentioned this. Thank you, Brian, so much for this. I think for me personally, if I see more of her, I think I'd just like to see live. I think it's the live showing her dancing, the crowd, the horn section, the instruments being played. I think I enjoyed that more. I don't know if I need to see another 90s video from her so much as a live performance, because the live performances were really good to watch.
Yeah. No, agreed. Yep, I agree. I'm like, part of me is like, as I hear you talking about Latin American music, man, it would be cool to go somewhere in, Mexico, the Caribbean, wherever, and go, both of us experience some live music together, because I feel like I missed out while I was in Puerto Rico. I feel like, my mind was in other places, so it wasn't on my priority list to go and listen to live music. And I'd love to go back. I'd love to, not just Puerto Rico, but like anywhere where live music is playing, and experience that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. All right. Well, that was.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. We enjoy Selena. We'd love to keep going with this. I think we're both interested.
But I'm pushing to live. Are you okay with live or?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, if there's some pretty cool videos out there of songs that we see after, if we really like the live, then I think let's watch it. Let's watch the video too, if the video's got that same feel to it. But live, I agree. Let's do it. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you hopefully on the next video.